Hi everyone. In this video I'm going to be talking about how you can bring life to your working files. And the only way we can bring life to our working files in this context is by putting git in those files. So the command we're going to be talking about is called git init. So before we talk about git init, I'm going to show you how you can navigate your way through files. We have different folders here, different files here. So but we want a particular folder or a list of files that we want git presence to be there. So git would bring life into those list of folders that we have. So the first thing we are going to do is that we are going to click on your local disk, because this is where we want. So I will just zoom in here. We just click on local disk. Then once you're done clicking on local disk, click on users, click on admin. Then the one I want git presence to be there in is idea projects. So just click on idea projects, click on Java exercises, click on source, and these are the list of files, folders I want git presence to be there. Well, it depends on you. You can choose anyone you want, but for me, these are the list. This is how I want to navigate my way from idea project to Java exercise, from Java exercise to source. So for you, you can choose anyone. Just play around with this thing and you will get it. So the next thing now we are going to do is that, so I just showed you how we can, how we are going to transport ourselves from one file to another. So we are going to open git bash. So just simply open your git bash. Now we are in git bash. So the first thing we are going to do is that we are going to type in dir. And what is dir? Dir is a command, and it's not a git command anyway, but dir would list the kind of folders and files you have in your local machine, right? It will list the kind of files and folders that you have in your local machine. For Linux users, they use ls. So ls will only list the kind of files and folders, but me, I'm using Windows, so I'm going to stick with my dir. So as I've clicked on dir and I clicked on enter, it is showing me all the list of folders I have in my local disk, in my local machine. It's showing me everything, but obviously I don't want git to know that I have music. I don't want git to know that I have downloads and favorites, and I have to choose the kind of folder I want. That I have to choose the kind of folder I want that git should be there. You get what I'm saying? That kind of a thing. So the next thing I'm going to do now, I'm going to type in cd idea projects. So what I'm saying, this cd is change directory. So I am changing my directory to idea projects. That is exactly what it is saying. Forget all the big grammar of directories and all this repository. I am changing my focus. I'm changing my folder to idea projects. That's exactly what it's saying. So I'm moving to idea projects. In other words, if you may call it that way, but instead of using the one moving, because there's a command called mv and you don't want to mix up things, but what it's just saying is I'm changing my focus. Let's just put it that way. I'm changing my focus to idea projects. So that's what this cd is just basically doing. So I'll click on enter. Now once I'm done clicking on enter, the next thing I'm going to do now is that I'm going to type in dir again, so to show me the list. So this dir now is showing me the list of folders, files I have in my idea projects, right? So I'm going to now type cd. So you can choose anyone. I can even decide to, when I was showing you the GUI, I was showing you how how I got to source and all of these things. I can decide to pick gossip. It just depends on you. You can choose anyone you want. So let me just click on this Java exercise, then click on tab. By the way, that was just a simple trick I didn't tell you. In your terminal, it's not compulsory you type in everything. Like, obviously there's a place where you reach, but it's not compulsory you type in everything. There's a command in your keyboard and it's called tab. So this tab command will just auto complete your work for you. So let me just simply type this Java, then this, let me stop here. So I'll just simply click on the command, click on the tab command on my keyboard. So I'll just click on this tab and it completes it for me. So that's a trick. Yeah, so after I've now what I'm saying here now is that I am changing my focus now to Java exercise inside this idea project. So now from the idea project, inside the idea project, I'm changing my focus to Java exercise, that kind of a thing. So I'll just click on enter. Now when I'm done clicking on enter, I will just simply click on dir again to see what is inside this Java exercise. Now that I've clicked on, now that I've typed on the list of files and folders in the Java exercise, you can see them: src, out, lib, test, and all of this things. Now, but me, I'm moving to test. I'm moving to source rather. So I'll just simply type in cd src, and I type in dir again. So now it's showing me the list of folders, files I have in my source, and the parent is the idea project, the baby is the source. Let me put it that way. The parent is the idea project, that's the main folder I just clicked. The baby is the source. So now the next thing I'm going to do is, now that I've navigated my way through all of these folders and files, I want Git presence to be there, because ordinarily these are just ordinary working files. These are just ordinarily these are just files, working files in my local machine. I want Git presence to be there, because without Git presence there's no life. Git would not even recognize that you have something in your local machine. So the command I'm going to write now is git init. Now it is telling me that it is reinitialized. Normally if Git presence or Git is not in your list of working files, it wouldn't show this reinitialized. It would give you another thing. I've forgotten, I really don't know. But because I have Git presence in this working files, it's telling me so obviously, it's telling me, bros, I've been there now, why do you want to put me again? Why do you want to put me again? I've been there now. What is it? You want me to come again? You want me to continue giving you like breathing life, that kind of a thing. Yeah, so now that we have Git in our working files, the next thing that we're going to do is that we're going to type in git status. So git status shows, this, whenever you see all these reds, these are untracked files. Yes, Git has its presence, but they are untracked, and the only way you can track them is to use the command git add. I did a video on git add. If you've not watched that video, the link is in the description below, and in that video I showed three different ways in which you can add files to Git, and I think it's very necessary you check out that video. So for example, now if I want to add a file, just simply do git add, then type in the file I want Git to track. So once I do git status, once I go up, let me zoom out. So once I go up, you would see that all the files I have in Git the design pattern, they are green and they are all tracked. So that's it for this video, guys. So thank you. And I didn't tell you about git status. So git status shows you, it's a kind of a review. It reviews what you have in your local machine, reviews what you have in your local repository. So it's just indirectly, that repository is grammar. It's just saying it reviews what you have in your local machine. It's it shows you that Git is saying that these are the files you have in your local machine, you have in your local computer. Let me bring it out to that level. But some of all these terms in Git, they are all just grammar. So what is just saying that you have a list of files in your local computer that are untracked. That's why you are seeing them red. that are on track, that's why you are seeing them red. So once I do the git add, you will see that they will be green, meaning that these files are tracked, right? These files are tracked. and if I want to now say that, okay, oh, this file now that I've added, right, I don't want it again. Like, I want to untrack this file. So I can simply just do git reset. Sorry, I hope you can see this, guys. Sorry about that. Git reset. What was even the file? I want to see. Oh, sorry, this is a mistake. Yeah, design pattern slash, yes, design pattern slash, yeah. So once I do git status, design pattern is back. Can you see it now? It's red. Let me zoom in again. Design pattern is red. So that's simply how you can, and that's not the only way, guys. You can also, this is just a command, you can also use another command that can track and untrack a file. It's not really just git reset, because git gave us a command that we can use. So let me do git add again. Let me do git add for something else, so you guys will see what I'm talking about. Git add relationships. Yes, I think I got that right. Relationships, yes. So once I check now, I will see, let me do git status. So you can see relationship is not here anymore. So if I scroll up, you can see relationships here. So these are the files I have. They are tracked now. So now if I want to untrack this file, instead of using git reset like I did, you can see this command that git gave us. Let me zoom in so you guys will see it properly. See this command that git gave us, git restore dash staged, then the file name to unstage. So as it is, this, when you see this green, it means your files are tracked. That means git has tracked your files. It also means that they are staged. When you see red, it means they are unstaged, and git has not tracked those files. They are untracked files, as you can see here. So let me now restore this file. And let me come down. So it will be git restore. Okay. Git restore dash staged, then relationships, then git status. So you can see, guys, let me go back. So you can see, guys, relationships are back. So I've just simply showed you two ways in which you can, track a file and untrack a file in Git. So if you like this video, please hit the like button. If you've not subscribed to my channel, please remember to subscribe to my channel so you not miss any of my videos. And if you feel moved and you feel like you need to comment about this video, please feel free to comment about this video. Your comments will be very much appreciated, and I'll reply all your comments. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the next video. Bye.